Hello students, welcome back to my channel Maths Insider. So today's topic is formation of quadratic polynomial when the zeros are given. So stay till end. What you will learn from this video: the formula to form a polynomial from the given zeros. So when the two given zeros are given, then how we will form the quadratic polynomial. Then step by step solving the method, and third, how to avoid the common mistakes in the exams. So all these three we will go one by one. So watch carefully till the end of this video. So let's begin first with how to form the polynomial when the zeros are given in the problem. So let's see. So suppose the zeros of a quadratic polynomial are, say, alpha and beta, which are the Greek alphabets. We denoted these zeros with alpha and beta. Then the quadratic polynomial is formed using the formula. So let's check the formula one by one. So the formula is given by x square minus sum of zeros of the polynomial times the x plus the product of the zeros of the polynomial. That means x square minus alpha plus beta times x plus alpha into beta. So this is sum of zeros and that is product of zeros. Now let's prove how the above formula. Now let the two zeros of a quadratic polynomial be alpha and beta. So since alpha and beta are zeros of the polynomial, so we can write it as px equal to x minus alpha times x minus beta. So x minus alpha times x minus beta. So step 1, expand the expression using the distributive law of the multiplication. So px is equal to x minus alpha times x minus beta. Sorry, that would be x. So x times x minus beta minus alpha times x minus beta. I am distributing both x and alpha, multiplying with the expression x minus beta. Then x square minus x beta minus x times alpha plus alpha times beta. Again I am using the distributive method. So minus times minus minus and minus into minus become plus. So I got this expression x square minus x beta minus x times alpha plus alpha into beta. Therefore, taking x common and we get x plus beta times x and alpha beta. So therefore, the expressions becomes x square minus alpha plus beta times x plus alpha and beta, which is nothing but sum of the zeros and the product of the zeros. So expression has been formed with x square minus sum of the zeros of the polynomial times x plus product of the zeros. So step 2. Now again we know sum of the zeros is alpha plus beta and product of the zeros is equal to alpha times beta. So substituting this value in the polynomial, so which gives us px is equal to x square minus the sum of zeros plus product of zeros. So this is the total formula. So let us now take an example which we will use the above formula to form the quadratic polynomial. Now, form a quadratic polynomial where zeros are given as 2 and 3. So what does this mean? Let's solve this problem. So we know that the zeros of any quadratic polynomials, so we know that the zeros of the quadratic polynomial is given by alpha and beta. So here alpha is 2 and beta is 3. Very simple. We just take the value. Now A. Take the sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta, which is equal to 2 plus 3, that is equal to 5. Now take the product of zeros as alpha times beta, which is equal to 2 times 3, that is equal to 6. Now we will apply the formula or use the formula. So the polynomial px becomes x square minus sum of zeros times x plus product of zeros, and we are putting the value x square minus alpha plus beta times x plus alpha times beta. So alpha plus beta is 5, x square minus 5x, and alpha times beta is 6. So we put 6 in place of alpha and beta. Hence the required quadratic polynomial is x square minus 5x plus 6. Now let us take another example. So it's so simple. If we remember the formula and if we assign the value correctly and also the sign, we can easily derive the quadratic polynomial. Straightforward. Now form a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are minus 1 and 4. Now let's solve it. So step 1, let's alpha is equal to minus 1 and beta is equal to 4. They are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Now step 2, we will find the sum of the zeros, which is equal to alpha plus beta, that is equal to minus 1 plus 4, which becomes plus 3. Then we found the product of the zeros, which is alpha times beta, that is minus 1 into 4, that will become minus 4. And step 3, we will apply the formula how to form the quadratic polynomial using the below forms, that is x square minus sum of the zeros times x plus product of the zeros, which is nothing but equal to x square minus alpha plus beta times x plus alpha beta, putting the value x square minus 3x and minus 4 which becomes 3x minus 4. So the required solution is x square minus 4. Now important example tips. So always follow these simple steps. So step 1, find the sum of zeros, then find the product of zeros, then step 3, apply the formula correctly, that is, be careful of the sign. So there is minus sum of zeros into x plus product, so that minus you have to keep in mind. Many a time we make mistakes and that happens due to the sign. Now let us quickly revise what we have learned so far. So if zeros of a quadratic polynomial or alpha and beta which is given, then we can form it by x square minus alpha plus beta times x plus alpha beta. So sign here is very important, so keep this sign in mind. It should be negative, it should not be positive. So in the next video we will learn about dividing or division algorithm for a given polynomial. Hope friends you have liked this video. If you like, please share and subscribe, and wait for the next video. Be in touch. Thank you.